now streaming live. Full Velocity TV begins now.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves in for the wildest thrill ride of your life. So grab a snack and sit back because we're about to throw it down.
We've got the best three-wide action door-to-door racing on the turn number 4 you'll find on iRacing, right here live on the Full Velocity Racing Network.
We are about to crown tonight's champion, and it's time to let her dig.
We're restacked and repacked up a turn number 4. Who's it gonna be?
And your source for esports racing is live. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to a very special Saturday night edition of Full Velocity TV, live on the Full Velocity Racing Network, live tonight at the dirt track of the Charlotte Motor Speedway, the Cam Man 100, presented by Highside, Double Down Motor Racing, and glad to be out here aboard tonight via Facebook Live, YouTube, and Twitch TV. Hello, everybody. Phil the Cast here, along with Jack chewing on the controls. Phil and Jack Attack coming at you live here on a Saturday night. A little bit rushed in the going because the gang over here, well, they pushed out of qualifying about 2 minutes early, so I'm going to rush it all in, and glad you guys have all joined us aboard here this evening, the Cam Man 100. We will tell you all about why we are here, why we are doing this very special event on a Saturday night, and great to have you all aboard. But let's throw this thing down trackside for tonight's starting the lineup of heat race number 1 on the pole with tonight's Hard Motorsports Quick Time. $20 cash prize from Max Dorado Performance as well. The number 98 is Justin Thompson with Zach McSwain alongside in car number 25. Chris Malone is the number 29 with James Grayson, car number 269 on the outside of row 2. Brad Dyer, number 8. Ben Krudemarsh, the number 12. Blake Murray, Cody Salawson, Sean Pauser, and Jerry Martin making up our 10-car field here for heat race number 1, which is already green here at the 410 Smile Dirt Track, the Charlotte Motor Speedway, completing lap number 1. Justin Thompson going to lead to that number 98 car off the corner over Zach McSwain. We're going to race it up for 2 already over in turn number 3 and 4. Car dropping down to the low side. The 29 of Chris Malone going to look to the low side, running off for position number 2, down off into turn number 1. But so far, 98 doing a good job up high. Justin Thompson, McSwain there running in the second spot in that black number 25. Good battle going on back here. Third on back where we find the likes of Chris Malone. You got Brad Dyer back there in the 8 car. You got James Grace, our buddy, the guy who put this big event together. Himself and Justin Sick, they put this great event, the Cam Man 100, together. We'll talk to James in the warm-up here before we get feature racing this evening. This one's going to go quick. The 269 running in position number 5. It is all Justin Thompson up front in that number 98 car. He is up at a good about 3-4 car length advantage, even bigger than that over into turn number 3. We're too wide for second. McSwain under fire from Chris Malone on the number 29. 29 down to the low side of a 25. Think give that one at the line just by a skosh to Zach McSwain with the number 25. But by the time I hit turn 3 this time, I think that may change because 29 car with a power move to the low side put Chris Malone now up into P2 as we're 6 laps complete. Working lap number 7, Justin Thompson just destroying this field. 8 car lengths off into turn number 3 and 4. He'll complete lap number 7. Chris Malone in for 2. Good race going on here. Back for 3rd. Zach McSwain and Brad Dyer, number 8. Brad down to the low side. let her eat down low, trying to make it happen there. Well, the low side still good here at the dirt track, the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Super late models on tap here tonight for these drivers. Highside double down, Cam Man 100. We will tell you all about the great stuff going on tonight over the course of the evening. But Justin Thompson is just flattening out the field this time. Off into turns number 3 and 4. The starter is going to put white flag out for the starter stand. One more trip around for car number 98, Justin Thompson, who is running the outside lane, ripping the lip, as our buddy Jake Heel would say, to absolute perfection in the second spot. Below to number 29, you got Brad Dyer up in the third spot. Zach McSwain there as well with 25. Looks like he'll take third. Checkered flag goes over for heat race number 1 to Justin Thompson's number 98. Malone in for second. McSwain going to grab third over Brad Dyer. Blake Murray going to grab fifth away from James Grace. Ben Krudemarsh going to finish up in the 6th spot. 7th will go to number 04, Sean Howard. Toby Lawson will finish up the night. Gary Vaughn running at our top 10 over number 00. Hello once again. Great to see a great turnout over on YouTube, where it's been very busy for a while. Over here on Facebook Live, going to say hey to Ron Corkwell, Zach DeLong out there watching, all the gang. Just be clicking in. If you guys can, do us a favor, like our link out there, share the link, and let everybody know that we're out here live tonight, the Phil and Jack Attack, on a very rare Saturday night appearance of Full Velocity TV. And we do call this rare because not always available to do this, but happy to do it for these guys here tonight. Thank the great sponsors responsible for getting us out here this evening, guys like KBN Graphics. You got to thank Walltap by HM. I thank the guys at Highside Racewear as well, and I believe I'm forgetting Apex. Can't forget Apex. They're a big sponsor over here at the Highside Double Down League. We'll tell you all about those guys during the warm-up session that's going to follow us here for heat race number 2, which is out to the racetrack now. Let's take you through our starting lineup presented by Voiles Trucking. On the pole aboard car number 224 tonight, that is going to be Andrew Hawkins, and alongside in car number 42, that is Cody Howard. In row number 2, how about this row here? The big monkey on the inside, Rocky Batfield aboard car number 97, and alongside the Capron screen printing, car number 23 is Jeremy Capron on the outside of row 2. Taylor James rolls off 5th aboard the number 56 with Josh Hessen in the 118. Justin Sick, big guy we're going to talk about here tonight, aboard car number 17, rolls off 7th. Pete Kiley, number 31, rolls off 8th, and rolling shotgun on the field in the 129. That is Justin Tibbs. iRacing, I flag. Green flag goes over the field, and we are racing off into turn number 1 and 2 and run away. Andrew Hawkins going to jump his way out to the race lead. Rocky Batfield going to make the move under Howard. Put Rocky up to second. Here comes Jeremy Capron, the number 23. He's going to claim the 3rd spot by the time he hits turn number 1 here after completing the opening lap of heat race number 2. Good job so far for that number 23. Andrew Hawkins going to lead the field, but we have an incident over in turns number 1 and 2 where we are going to slow the action down. Yellow, yellow, yellow on the racetrack. Yellow for the first time here in heat race number 2. Yellow flags presented by our friends over at Hanover Record Service. Will slow the action down on lap number 2 and put Jack down there to work with our very first Play-Doh.com full velocity instant replay of the night. And I believe it may have gotten the number 17 car of Justin Sick around, and leave that car. I don't know if I had contact or whatever. I'm going to try to go back and show it. Jack will certainly do so as well, as he is showing it up to you live now, as he is doing a great job. The Cam Man machine, car number 17, Justin Sick. Cam Man, we're out here for Cam and Cam's family. We'll tell you all about Cam's story here, the warm-up following qualifying, but we're taking proceeds out to his family. You go to paypal.me/Justin617. It's there live at the top of your screen. All proceeds coming out tonight to Cam's family. All donations we can make. We'll certainly appreciate all help going a long way. Hey to our buddy Brett Rolls. Going to say hey to Tom Richter. Great to see Tom out there. Had a great time with those guys at Cyber Thunder the last couple of months here on Thursdays. Kyle tipped it out there watching as well. Kyle wishing he was here as well. But let's go HSR Racing. I completely am with that. Great to have you guys all aboard. If you haven't done so yet, share the link, like the link, because we are going to be out here for this terrific event all evening long. A lot of great people to thank and talk about. A very busy night, and I feel like all the pressure on me tonight is James Grace and the gang, they were doing a tremendous job feeding us a lot of info this afternoon, some cool stuff to show you here during happy hour, and guys will see what's exactly going on here tonight in the dirt track, the Charlotte Motor Speedway. But off of turn number 4, iRacing flag, green flag going to go up in the air, and Andrew Hawkins is going to be that first on that loud pedal. Down off into turn number 1 and 2, and right away, Jeremy Capron going to try to use that momentum of the second car on the inside row. He's to the low side of Rocky Batfield. They'll race it out for second. Off turn number 3 and 4, Rocky holding on to that bright green machine down in the corner. Capron down low, that iRacing flag. Capron screen printing car number 23, doing a hell of a job down there. Jeremy, a terrific race car driver. Really happy to see him out here with us on a Saturday night. See him in Rocky Batfield going toe-to-toe for position number 2 as we're already next time by. Andrew Hawkins leads, but he can feel those two drivers behind stalking him as he hits 3 and 4. Capron drives it deep down to the corner. Hawkins gets a little bit winsy-loose as he sees 2 to go for the starter stand. 2 more trips around the 410 mile. I don't think the starter is in his sight. He has a mirror full. That number 23 of the 97 of Batfield. Rocky bounces it off the outside wall. Looks like he may have had some issues over in turn number 2 as yellow flag coming back on the racetrack. Yellow, 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 just as Jeremy Capron was making a move down to the low side, coming to the white. But this one is going to be, oh, buddy, the yellow flag here, presented by Hanover Record Service, Bladeno.com, instant replay. And Jack says this one's going to be pretty wild as we're going to extend this one. I believe it might have been Batfield's 97 that may have exited stage right. It was 118 of Josh Hessen to exit stage right. Holy smokes. I'm just now seeing that with you guys, and that is a big ride for the 118, and that's not good after hearing some stuff about cars flying out of racetracks and, you know, fatally injuring somebody last night at the Williams Grove Speedway. Don't like seeing cars fly off the racetrack, but great thing we're out here in a simulation, and nobody is going to get hurt besides maybe our voices up here on the network here tonight as we keep it going. We're going to get 2 attempts at a green-white checker to finish heat race number 2. And say the first one going to come back this time. I believe Jeremy Capron has scored the race leader last time around, with Andrew Hawkins going to make up now the outside of the front row. Cody Howard, Justin Sick, Taylor James, Justin Tibbs, Pete Kiley, Rocky Batfield, Josh Hessen, who exited stage right, going to round out the field in the 118 as it looks like this time the lights are out around the 4/10 mile. The dirt track at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Love this racetrack. It is always a great time, and loving the participation we have out there tonight in Facebook Live and YouTube and Twitch TV. Great to have you all aboard here this evening. Lori's hello out there as we see Lori saying hello. Great to have you aboard. Hope you're enjoying your Saturday night, and very thankful that you've chosen to join it here on your source for esports racing on the Full Velocity Racing Network. As our iRacing flag, green flag goes back in the air. Green, white checker attempt. Number 1, Jeremy Capron going to lead the field down in turn number 1 and 2. Cody Howard's number 42. He's going to try to work around Andrew Hawkins. Hawkins going to throw the high-low switch over to 3 and 4. Try to move himself down to the low side as Capron is going to get white flag on the field. One more time from car number 23 as we go 3 wide. Who's going to get fried? Racing out for that second spot off of 2 to the 3 and 4 for the final time. Checker flag's going to go in the air. Car number 23, Jeremy Capron, going to take down the win. Looks like second is going to go to Cody Howard, number 42. Andrew Hawkins will grab third. Justin Sick, fourth. Taylor James, Pete Kiley, Rocky Battenfield, Justin Tibbs, Josh Hessen running at the field for heat race number 2 as it is going to roll into a warm-up session. So a couple of things we're going to do here. First, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to ask for a brief moment of silence as we just talked about last night, the Williams Grove Speedway. We saw fatality there with a car exiting the racetrack. So I want to take a brief moment of silence and we'll move in to our national anthem. All right, back here live in your source for esports racing. Highside, double down, Can Man 100. We are going to go 4 wide in happy hour here before we let you know exactly what is going on here tonight. Look at these guys. They're 4 deep, super late models. Call about 4 or 5 rows deep. What a tremendous picture around the 410th mile. We'll let you enjoy here. No lap of 4 wide here. Big salute tonight, and we'll tell you all about our great event coming up this evening.
I have a dream, that's all I need.
Apex.
I'll make it happen
Always putting
someday.
emphasis on the X.
Know what I want.
Tactics,
So I'll take it on. I'll make
aeronautics,
mistakes, but mistakes make you strong.
ethics,
Break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gonna get it.
aesthetics.
Give me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning. These ladies know that I'm sinning, and this is just the beginning. I'm closing in the night inning. There ain't no
Apex.
point in resisting.
Always putting emphasis on the X.
Big pride, that's the thing.
More information.
All right, back here live on a Full Velocity Racing Network, the dirt track, the Charlotte Motor Speedway, about 4 minutes or better away from getting a 100-lap main event underway. But now I am joined by our good friend, Mr. James Grace. And James, for everybody that's out here tonight, for Jack, myself included, this one come together late, the Can Man 100. Tell us all about this great event and what family we're raising money for. No, it's for Justin Six family, but how do we get here?
Hey, Phil, thank you. Yeah, this race is to help the family of Cameron. It's Justin's 6th nephew. He's not quite 2 years old. He's been diagnosed with a rare genetic disorder called congenital central hyperventilation syndrome, and it causes him to have some major breathing issues. He has to have a ventilator, a couple other things. He has some trouble walking. He also has Asperger's disease. I'm pretty sure I didn't say that right, but he's a strong little kid, and he's going through a lot. You know, he's had several surgeries. He's going to need a few more in the future. And along with the medical expenses, hospital bills, you know, they got travel costs. They got to make some home renovations so that Cameron can, you know, be comfortable. And so we're really thankful for everybody that came out. We definitely, Highside wants to say a special thanks to all the drivers for showing their support, to you guys for helping us with the broadcast, to all the fans that are turning in. We do have a couple event sponsors that have donated prizes for this event. Starting off with Full Throttle Performance, they donate $20 to the Quick Time. Silver Fox is donating the custom wrap that we have pictured in the Facebook page with the drivers' own numbers and sponsors. Apex subsidiaries came on board. They're donating a driver highlight video made by me. Those 2 prizes will go to the winner or second place. The winner gets to choose which of those 2 prizes he wants. And then also we have Walltap Designs, who will be donating a custom wrap to the hard charger of the event.
Man, a lot of great stuff going on here tonight. We are with Cam's family. We gotta hope he is gonna be doing well. Said he's been through a lot. He's a tough little guy. He's got a lot of road to go through. We're all here rallying around him and the family tonight. I know we get the donate link up there, paypal.me/Justin617. All proceeds we can get donated, all going to go to the family, James. And for guys like myself, I know for Todd I can speak to as well, For parents who have had little guys in the hospital, have to go through a whole lot of stuff, and even myself, our story may continue here a little while. It takes such a strain on the family, not only your resources, but your time away from the other parts of your family. Going to work, supporting as your bedside with your little one. It's such a struggling, trying time, and we're all here rallying around here for Justin's nephew tonight. We're definitely all thinking of little Cameron out there.
Yeah, once again, guys, thank you so much for all that you've done for us, and thank you again for everybody tuning in to watch the race, all our drivers and all our sponsors. I got to get rolling, get down in the pit, and get into my car.
Absolutely right. That's going to give us about 60 seconds. We'll transition back over. We'll be back here live on your source for esports racing, the Full Velocity Racing Network. Cam Man 100 feature event coming up next.
Sound resumed.
All right, getting ready to rock and roll here. 100 laps around the 4/10 mile dirt track of the Charlotte Motor Speedway. The Cam Man 100 tonight. Thanks to the gang over here at Highside Double Down. Thank all their great sponsors. Once again, KBM Signs and Graphics, ApexSubsidiaries.org, Wall Tap by MH Designs, and also Highside Racewear. They have you covered head to toe with your next fire suit. For our great sponsors here at the network, gangs like Hanover Record Service, iRacing, iFlag, Voiles Trucking, BladeNode.com, South Texas Speedway, Mudstar Productions, TDR Racing League, Hard Motorsports, Full Throttle with the Gent, Trash Panda Graphics, and Evil One Graphics, as we get ready to rock and roll as the iRacing iFlag countdown to green clock has expired. It is time to go at it for 100 circuits around the 4/10 mile. Let's take you through tonight's Voiles Trucking starting lineup. On the pole tonight, heard a very good time out there in the happy hour session as well aboard car number 98. That is Justin Thompson with car number 23 alongside. That is Jeremy Capron. In row number 2, the number 29 is Chris Malone with the 42 of Cody Howard on the outside of row number 2. Zach McSwain rolls off next in the 25 with the 224 of Andrew Hawkins on the outside of row number 3. Row 4, the number 8 of Brad Dyer with the 17 of Justin Sick. They make up row number 4. Row 5 is Blake Murray and the number 33 with the 56 of Taylor James. James Grace rolls off 11th tonight in the 269. The 31 is Pete Kiley. He rolls off from 12th. The number 12 is Ben Kudermarsh with the 97 of Rocky Batfield, the old big monkey, rolling off from 14th. Sean Pauser, the 04, he rolls off 15th with the number 129 of Justin Tibbs. He'll start on the outside of row number 8. 17th starter in the number 13 is Cody Slauson. The 118 is Josh Hessen and Gary Martin aboard car number 00. He is going to be our 19th and final starter tonight. 100 laps, the 4/10 mile, the dirt track in the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the wildest thrill ride of your life, because off of turn number 4, iRacing iFlag, green flag going to go up in the air. We are racing for 100 circuits around. Justin Thompson going to lead the field for the first time off of turn number 2, leading Jeremy Capron into the inside. Here comes Chris Malone in that number 29, but off of turn number 2 in the opening lap, we get our first yellow flag of the night. Hanover Record Service yellow on the racetrack on the opening lap, right in the thralls of turns number 1 and 2. We have a little bit of a stack up over there, a few cars checked up. Looks like Taylor James in the 56 may be included over there as well. We'll show you off here at BladeNote.com. Full velocity instant replay. Show you exactly what happened to put us under caution flag for the first time here tonight. And definitely got the 56 car around. He started on the outside of the 5th row in the top 10, and normally knows he got a little bit loose and maybe got around by himself, or was there help from behind? Let's let Jack take a look. And fortunately, first casualty tonight looks to be my connection over here. As I've had to dim down my communication with Facebook Live and YouTube and Twitch TV. So you guys are out there watching. I definitely appreciate you being out there with us tonight. Is these super late models, for whatever reason, just not liking my process at all. But looks like the 56 and maybe the 31 of Pete Kiley may have got together to put us under yellow flag for the first time here tonight. Now working lap number 3, 100 laps around the main event distance here this evening. The Cam Man 100, as we heard. Cam's not been doing well. He's undergone a lot of surgery, a lot more on the way. His family can use our help, and we're going to take donations all night long, do the best we can to rise up as an entire sim racing community, as we are all a family, and we, take care of one another the best we absolutely can, and we'll do the best we can with Cam's family as we think about them tonight out here racing this 100-lap main event. Great to have you all aboard. Got to thank James Grace for all he has done today. Those great videos. Need something done. Look no further than that guy. He does terrific work. But off of turn number 4, iRacing iFlag. Green flag goes back to the air beginning on lap number 5. It is Justin Thompson going to lead now. Jeremy Capron off of turn number 2 and looking already racing in the 3rd spot, maybe looking for 2nd. Chris Malone aboard the number 29. He's going to look to the low side, trying to make it happen down there. Capron going to go also down to the low side. Cody Howard, the 42. He tries it deep off turn number 1 and 2. Got Andrew Hawkins back there. What I believe that being the black car at the bottom, that is the 25 of Zach McSwain. That's a 6th car in line running there in P6. They're door-to-door over there off turn number 1 and 2. All chasing Justin Thompson, who put one hell of a lap time up in qualifying. Really made quick work in his heat race and leads out one of the best, Jeremy Capron, by 2 car lengths off of turn number 2. Jeremy going to look to the low side down to the first turn. Drives in a little bit gingerly. I think Jeremy, being a veteran, knows don't drive the car in too deep. Let it roll. Pick the gas back up and see if Kate carry it all the way back through the corners. You can see Thompson runs kind of the middle, upper lane. Capron running down low aboard that Capron screen printing iRacing iFlag number 23. Down to the bottom of the racetrack. Thompson carrying all that momentum up high. 2 of the best going at it right there for the grips up in the top 2 positions. Good race going on back here. 3rd on back as well. Chris Malone, Cody Howard, Zach McSwain, Andrew Hawkins. Look a bit further back car lengths. You find the 17 of Justin Sick, Ben Krudemarsh, Brad Dyer, Rocky Batfield currently making up our top 10 here at the 410 Mile Dirt Track at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Early on in the go, completing lap number 10. This time around, a 100-lap main event. Justin Thompson looks like that car is really good. He leads over Jeremy Capron. Good race going on back here. 3rd on back, Malone, Howard, McSwain. You got Hawkins there at 224 as well. 4 really good cars starting to duke it out. 2 wide now off of turn number 2. Look at the 42. Cody Howard makes some really aggressive love to the outside wall over there. Wrinkles up the right rear of the race car, keeps his foot in the gas, and now opens the door in the middle. Is that the 2 dots? McSwain's 220 for a 25 car rolling his way through the middle now, looking between Malone's 29, the 42 of Cody Howard down into turn number 3 and 4. Terrific race going on for position number 3 off turn number 4 as they're still chasing the likes of Justin Thompson and Jeremy Capron, but slow the field back down. Yellow on the racetrack. 2nd yellow flag of night going to find us out there on lap number 14. So yellow presented by Hanover Record Service. Slow it back down. Let Jack go back to work with another BladeNote.com full velocity instant replay. And I'm going to take a guess here. This may include the 97 of Rocky Batfield into the side of the number 8 of Brad Dyer. Get 2 cars all crossed up and around and put this under yellow flag for the 2nd time out here tonight live on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Also Gotta thank you guys once again for tuning in. Gotta thank great sponsors. Can't do this without guys like Tyler over at Hanover Record Service, our official caution flag sponsor. Nobody flashed that name up quite a bit, say it quite a bit. You gotta go over to Facebook today and look up Hanover Record Service, or even go over to google.com and search up Hanover Record. Tyler does a lot of great things for this community, not only for us, but so many other dirt leagues and dirt broadcasters and whatnot, the entire sim racing community. So give those guys a look today, Hanover Record Service, and thank them for all the great stuff they do for the Full Velocity Racing Network and the dirt track racing community as a whole. Also, got to thank Jeff Brown over at iRacing iFlag. You got to get one of those iFlag telemetry widgets. They no doubt will give you an upper hand over the competition. Check them out today over at iRacingIFlag.com. Also going to say hey and shout out to our third of our Royal Blue sponsors here on the network, Brian and Kathy Voiles over at Voiles Trucking, located in Beebe, Arkansas, doing commercial freight transfers and truck leasing. No job too big or too small. Look them up today at Voiles Trucking over on Facebook. As we get set to go back to green now, 17 laps on the board. Justin Thompson, Jeremy Capron going to be our front row as our iRacing iFlag. Green flag returns to the speedway now, beginning on lap number 18. Thompson using the outside line on the restart, and I think that's a good way around because that car has been hooked up early on, doing a hell of a job. Jeremy Capron going to fall into second. The scramble continues back here for third on back, and it looks like Chris Malone, for the time being, it's Cody Howard, 42. He's going to wrestle away third from the likes of Malone and Zach McSway, the 25. Zach there as well, looking down to the high side. Now it's Malone to the low side of the 29. They'll race up for P4 off turn number 4. Pretty good little race going on here early on. Cody Howard's 42, trying to get, clear of that muck back there as those guys continue to go after it. McSwain grabs the spot away from Malone and now sets his sights using the high lane of the racetrack, ripping the lip up high, looking to put that that right front tire up on the wall. See if he can't make room around the 42 of Cody Howard. He is going to do so off of turn number 2. Drag racing down this short straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Cody Howard, throttle pedal down, letting her eat up high, dancing that right rear up to the wall. Cody Howard up the third spot aboard car number 42. Can he chase down Zach McSway? I should say with 25 around Cody Howard. And number 42 puts Zach now up into a top 3, and can he chase down the likes of Jeremy Capron or Justin Thompson up front, because Justin is laying some laps down here early on that are just absolutely blazing. 16:27 last time around, 16:36 for Jeremy Capron, so 98 you can see on the screen. Probably the fastest car on the racetrack, opening up to 5 car lengths off of turn number 4, putting 24 laps on the board, so just about 1/4 of the way home in the Can-Man 100. Glad you guys have all tuned in tonight via Facebook Live and YouTube and Twitch TV on your source for esports racing as Thompson continues to just parade this field around the 4/10 mile. Capron in there for second. Zach McSwing holding on for third. Cody Howard in that 4th spot. Then looking back to what's going on for P5. Andrew Hawkins holds on over the 29 of Chris Malone, with those two drivers really gave at it. And look at the wad of race cars they have right behind that blue car up high, really making it happen. Up there is the number 33 of Blake Murray, Ben Kudemarsh back there in the 12, as well as the 17 of Justin Sick. Those drivers are really getting after it tonight here at the dirt track in Charlotte. Looking at Blake's 33 car, got that right rear buried up against the wall, letting that thing rip up top, and he is making waves around Malone's 29. Put now that 33 of Blake Murray up to the 6th spot as we exit turn number 3 and 4. Can he chase down the back of the 224 of Andrew Hawkins, who runs in that 5th spot? Top 4 have checked away. Thompson, Capron, McSwain, and Howard, they have put 3.5 seconds on this race for 5th now, with Hawkins and Murray, Malone, Kudemarsh in that number 12. Currently running in the 8th spot, a little bit gap back to Justin Sick. Josh Hessen starting to make his way through the field. The 118, Josh now up into the top 10, doing a pretty terrific job here early on in the going, almost now approaching 1/3 the way home. Next time by, going to put 30 laps complete of 100 on the board, and this one is a really good one so far. It's contact over at turn number 2, the 42 to the back of a 25. He allows Zach to save it, but Cody has made that, known. He is there in that number 42 car a little bit quicker in this juncture. That's good racing going on, battling it out for the 3rd spot over in turn number 1 and 2. This race for 5th, the best on the racetrack. Andrew Hawkins down low. Blake Murray, the number 33, he is up high where he has been this whole night. He is making it work up there. And as they exit turn number 4, 33 car going to inch over the 224 at the line. Blake Murray now up to 5th over Andrew Hawkins. How about that? White number 12, Ben Kudemarsh. She is making a good run in that thing as well, running that middle to high lane of the racetrack. Justin 6, number 17, trying to work it over down low as those guys have a terrific battle. Chris Malone, a guy who was up in the top 5 early, he started off 3rd. He has dropped all the way back to position number 9, and as he's trying to hold on to this group, he may fall back to victim of guys like Josh Hessen and James Grace over there racing the 10th spot. We are going to slow it back down as we have our 3rd caution flag of the night. Yellow, yellow, yellow as we begin lap number 34. Our 3rd yellow flag of the night brought to you by Hanover Record Service. Puts Jack down there back to work with a BladeNo.com full velocity instant replay. And I believe we have Justin Sick and I believe Josh Hessen in the number 118 involved. And it looks like the 12 of Ben Kudemarsh may have had a hand in this one as well. So looks like 3 drivers getting together. Oh, it was moving at 29 into a 12, the 12 into the 17, and then the 17 and the 118 make contact. So a 4-car incident here, 35 laps into the going here. Cam Man 100. And we said, you guys have not been able to donate yet. Well, that donate link rolling on the top of our screen in our scroller, paypal.me/Justin617. Cam is Justin's nephew. We're out here tonight raising money for Cam's family as he has another procedure coming up here in the next couple of weeks. You know, having a lung disorder that really makes breathing tough with a ventilator. I know that track all too well. My son also suffering from breathing issues with his lungs and his heart. So, well, definitely that story, also holds true to our buddy Todd and his family as well. So we know about this story a little bit too well, and it's a very, very uncomfortable one for all families out there. So let's rise up for Cam and his family and root him on and do all we can to let their family get through what is definitely going to be some tough times. As it looks like we have lights out around the speedway. Yes, we do. iRacing.com Chevrolet Silverado safety truck going to make its way on into the infield with a Delaware double file restart. It looks like it's going to be Justin Thompson going to have that first row all to himself. Jeremy Capron and Zach McSwain going to make up that first row double file as we go back. iRacing flag, green flag on lap number 38, wasting no time at all. And Justin Thompson goes right back to where he was. But look at Jeremy Capron going to capitalize on the restart. Maybe slot job being thrown here for the race lead off of 3 and 4. We'll see if he can't gather it up and try it again. Down to turn number 1 and 2. Looks like low side may be going away from these cars right now as Jeremy Capron falling back into second. McSwain holding on for third. But it is a good 3-car race for third because you've got Cody Howard's number 42 there. You got the 224 of Andrew Hawkins knocking on the door. He's in the top 5. Terrific race going on down into turns number 3 and 4. Howard and Hawkins through the corner. Hawkins down low. Howard up high. Drag race off turn number 4 for position number 4. But as it's been all evening long, Justin Thompson, that car absolutely hooked up here tonight. Doing a terrific job. Pulls the field 6 car lengths down into turns number 3 and 4. 40 laps of 100 complete. Thompson leads over Capron. Third is that Zach McSwain, number 25, who now makes a move to the inside. Jeremy Capron washed up the hill of 1 and 2. Maybe open the door up, maybe looking for some extra grip, trying to find a line that 23 car can come to life in. It's just not happening for him right now. Let's check the 25 and McSwain up. They open the door for Hawkins with a 224, the 42 of Howard to enter that mix as well. Look out for guys like Chris Malone, the 29. Chris has rallied back to the 6th spot. Brad Dyer, Blake Murray, James Grace. Now Rocky Backfield has worked his way back into the top 10 in car 97 as these guys continue to duke it out all around the 4/10-mile dirt track of the Charlotte Motor Speedway as we are quickly approaching halfway here in this 100-lap main event off of turn number 4. Thompson, I can't believe the speed of that race car, carrying one of the best aboard Jeremy Capron's number 23 as Jeremy now starting to make a little bit of time there. It looks like the lap times last time by for each driver. Maybe we won't because we are going to slow the works down again. 4th time tonight, our Hanover Record Service yellow flag going to visit us here Now on lap number 46, slow the field back down. Put Jack's very busy fingers down there to work and let him show you off a BladeNode.com full velocity instant replay, and I believe the number 13 or 8 or 0, whatever that number is on the side of that car, looks like him in the 118 of Joshua Hessen. Josh has been around the gummy all night long here tonight. We have our first TDR Racing Turtle of the night. Turtle, car upside down on its lid, nowhere to go, wheels up in the air, no traction. That is what we call the TDR Turtle. Our first one of the evening on your source for esports racing. Great replay right there by Jack. As he reminds me, Turtle, we got 1 point out there tonight for the Turtle, and I thank TDR Racing for stepping up and sponsoring that. Of course, we got to talk about our replay sponsor, the gang over at BladeNode.com. Simple web solutions powered by nerds. If you need website hosting, or how about a game server like a VPS server? Maybe even go one step bigger. Why don't you go big? Yeah, go big or go home. How about a dedicated server? Well, look no further than our friends over at BladeNode.com. And if you go there today, visit them and use promo code FERN, you will get 25% off your first monthly or yearly subscription. Once again, how you find them is BladeNode.com. As we get ready to load them up back here, back for Bear, just shy of halfway. We're going green flag racing. As I race the guy flag, green flag returns to the air as we begin lap number 49. Justin Thompson going to lead the field in the turn number 1 and 2. How about Zach McSwain's number 25? He drives that car about as deep into the corner as you can, looking for not only room under Jeremy Capron. He had thoughts of maybe trying to steal the race lead away from that 98 car down in turns number 1 and 2. Had to reel it back in line. He'll try once again next time around at 1 and 2. All the way down to the extreme low side, almost making a little bit of flirting with that Ute tire down there. We do not want one of those cars into those Ute tires because those things make no sense. They don't deter nobody from going down there. We hope they do. That's supposedly what their purpose is. We hope to see no race cars stuck on them, destroying that race car or another race car. Ute tires are bad. Let's stay away from them all we can. That's why guys, go up to the top lane of the racetrack because, as our buddy Jake has called them, they are low speed, high assault tires down there in the infield. They sneak up, they grab you. If there was a wall there, I bet these guys would run a little bit more down toward the low side of the racetrack, but that's the way you can join Phil LaCasse and his revolution right here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Be on Team Phil by getting rid of these Ute tires and instituting Let's Build a Wall, because we know the walls work. As we have a good race going on back here for 6, as I look back there and see Chris Malone, Cody Howard, Rocky Batfield, Joshua Hessen's 118. That is a wad back there. Andrew Hawkins in that mix, as well as look at these guys just getting after it for positions on the 4th spot on back, as we've got no drama up front as Thompson trying to distance himself back from the field. But let's carry the action over here in turns number 3 and 4 as Andrew Hawkins to the low side of Chris Malone off the corner, racing on for P6. But we have issues over in turn number 1 and 2. We're going to slow the field back down. 5th hand of a record service yellow flag of the night finds us on the lap number 55, and we slow it back down and turn yourself around, do the hokey pokey, do the Macarena, do whatever the heck we're doing out here live on a Saturday night. But all I do know is a BladeNode.com full velocity instant replay is going to show us off something, and I've yet to figure out what it is. It's Sean Pauser in the 04. Not exactly sure if it was Ben Kudermarsh in the 12. Was it James Grace? Was it a car lap down like a Taylor James or a Cody Slauson? I'm not exactly even positive. I don't see nothing. I don't think Jack sees anything either. But we do know yellow on the racetrack here, presented by Hannibal Record Service. Slowing it back down. I believe I've heard race control talking to the drivers. Let's get these restarts a little bit more clean. So maybe shenanigans on the restart is the reason for the yellow flag. But how about the rebound to the run here now for the number 8 car of Brad Dyer? Brad started 7th. He has worked his way up into the top 3. And don't forget about the Hard Charger Award we're going to dole out here post-race. A free car wrap being the prize to our Hard Charger of the night. It looks like right now, unofficially, Josh Hessen from 18th up to 9th. If my math can do me any favor at all, I believe a Hard Charger right now currently may be Joshua Hessen, so he's got a free car wrap that may be coming his way. our winner tonight is going to be able to choose also from getting a free wrap or a free personal highlight video by our buddy James Grace, who does some terrific work. If you've seen our new entry video, our national anthem montage, or even the cool sponsor vids he put together here tonight, gotta thank our buddy James Grace for putting all that together. He does some fantastic work. These guys doing work tonight also at the dirt track of Charlotte Motor Speedway as we go back to green flag racing now on lap number 59. Justin Thompson going to lead the field now off turn number 2. A newcomer to the race from second. Jeremy Caper now versus Brad Dyer, the number 8. He has worked his way into position number 3. And we go back to scoring again for 4th on back as well. You find the 42 of Cody Howard, the 224 of Andrew Hawkins, the 25 of Zach McSwain. Now the meat and the sandwich over in 3. Dyer lets it pull over, slides back in the middle, put the stick in the shake, the burgers, whatever on hold. We're throwing sliders out here tonight in the dirt track at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Great move there from Brad Dyer, the 8, taking that spot back from the 25 of Zach McSwain. Dyer holding on to that 3rd spot as Thompson and Capron look to check away. Says, you guys go at it in a race. Brad Dyer, you do what you got to do. Keep the likes of Cody Howard, Zach McSwain, Andrew Hawkins, Chris Malone. You got the others back there. There's a white car in the back of the top 5. You got Blake Murray back there with 33. Josh Hessen's 118, making his way forward. Chris Malone, he's been the yo-yo tonight, the number 29. He's been in the top 3. He's been in the back part of the top 10. We'll follow the efforts of that number 29 as he'll try to follow the best of the weekend with the whole field here all night long at this 4/10 mile. 63 laps now going on the board. And the story up front all night long has been Justin Thompson's number 98, Jeremy Capron's number 23, running 1 and 2. But let's not pan away from this race going on for 3rd, because it's a straight-up wad over here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars all racing for position number 4. That was getting really good until we get that yellow hanky back in the air. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Number 6 hit a record service caution flag. Number 6 finds us on 2/3 the way home, 65 laps of 100 in. Jack's already got that replay queued up, presented by PlayDoh.com. And I believe the 8 car of Brad Dyer, who is up there running in the top 5, no longer running in the top 5. And Jack's showing you how. I got to go back and see if I can't catch it myself. But said by way of this old i5 and not very good 750 Ti video card, I don't have the system to push out there to keep you guys abreast of via Facebook Live, the YouTube and Twitch TV, and stay in here connected into the race server. So I apologize for not communicating back and forth, whoever's saying hi, whoever may be watching, but glad you guys have decided to join us here on a very special Saturday night matinee of Full Velocity TV. Having a great time with you guys with the Phil and Jack attack. And you guys hear me talking about my connection issues, and I know we're out here. We're connecting donations for the Cam Man tonight. Cam Man 100, Cam's family. I usually ask for stars donations out there to help me get this rig upgraded or whatever, but I am asking all tonight, let's do this for Justin's nephew, Cam. Let's raise money for their family as they have surgery still upcoming after already undergoing some, and we need to help those people out because they're really good folks, and we hate to see any child go through the illness. He's not even 2 years old yet and has to go through all this, and so that comes from a guy who knows this all too well of what the first 2 years of birth can be like for a guy with a little one. My son now 19, but the first 2 years we spent probably the first 18 months of his life in and out of the hospital. So we understand about as better as anybody else can do what Cam's family is going through. Is a call coming down from the starter stand. We are going a single fire restart as we go back to the iRacing Guy flag, green flag up in the air. 69 laps now going up on the board as we single it out. We see if we can't get better restarts. I guess what the wait and see is guys really get after it in good events like this one. Up front, Thompson and Capron going to continue to pull away from the field. Now comfortably put Zach McSwain's number 25 up into 3rd. 4th, we find Andrew Hawkins. And let's see if that wad of cars migrates back together around them as we see Blake Murray's 33 now has put his way into the top 5. Josh Hessen is there. Rocky backfield. Justin Sick. Ben Kudemarsh, number 12. Got a bunch of newcomers into the back part of the top 10, racing for position just on the outskirts of the top 5. Good run for that 33 of Blake Murray. He's going to put the car down to the extreme low side in turns number 3 and 4, looking for room underneath Andrew Hawkins as he's pulled up right alongside as we race it on for P4. Blake almost makes contact with that Ute tire. May have had to lift out of the race car a little bit. Saw that thing take an abrupt right in the middle of 1 and 2 and really lost all his momentum. So can he get back to it? Wound up at the low side. Awesome battle. Best one of the racetrack. 33 of Blake Murray, 224 of Andrew Hawkins, racing for position in the top 5 for 4th and 5th, respectively. Gapping the rest of the field is actually Rocky Batfield running a very distant 7th right now, or 6th, I should say, in quarter 97 as we look up front. Thompson leads Jeremy Capron. Call it 6 car lengths off at 2. McSwain is there, 4 car lengths back till you find this battle with the 224 and the 33. They're going to go toe-to-toe, door-to-door, off at turn number 4, completing lap number 74. So officially call this one down to the last quarter of the way home tonight. Can Justin Thompson do the unthinkable out here, which is take this one all 100 laps, flag to flag, coast to coast? He is 25 laps away from doing just that aboard car number 98, one of the best right behind him. That Dirty Grass Soul, Capron Screen Printing iRacing iFlag number 23 of Jeremy Capron. Don't forget BladeNo.com, all over the sponsorship of that 23 car as well. Can't forget about our buddies Flat and Sam. They sponsor Jeremy Capron as well, currently running in spot number 2. Terrific run for tonight for that number 25 of Zach McSwain. Zach, a guy we've heard a lot about, don't know a lot about. We'd like to hopefully talk to Zach in the post-race show. Currently he's up there running in the 3rd spot. He has had a hiccup now and has now surrendered spot number 3 to Blake Murray's number 33. Blake is a guy on a mission right now. Well, he's run his way up to 3rd. He is beginning to march his way down to the back of the number 23 of Jeremy Capron. Blake Murray coming to life in the last half of this race. That white and blue 33 car definitely on a rail, running the low side through turns number 1 and 2, and a look at the launch he is getting off of that corner, gapping Andrew Hawkins back there in 4th. You got Zach McSwain trying to let it eat up high, the 25, trying to race back around as those 2 drivers duke it out for position number 4. McSwain's right rear has made a whole lot of love with the wall. I think they're going to make enough love. They're going to need to get a hotel room for that wall. That number 25 over in turns number 3 and 4 is that right rear. Just keeps kissing and touching all the way around. Maybe we'll get a restraining order on that car up there, flirting with disaster up high. I don't know. We'll try to have some fun with it up here. I'm not sure what I know they're up there on the cushion. Well, I don't know. What we'll see is we got a race going on for 2nd. Now, how about this dark horse, that number 33, Blake Murray? He has run down the back of Jeremy Capron. He is going to look to the low side off turn number 2. We are going to race it up for runner-up position now off into that 3rd turn on lap number 82. Capron drives it in deep up high. Murray has just found some magic in the low side. Blake Murray now up to a 2nd spot in that 33. Where has he come from? Where is he finding the speed of that race car? That thing has just launched to life and could be the fastest car on the racetrack as him and Capron almost make a little contact over in turns number 3 and 4. Let's look up here and find the race leader, Justin Thompson, who is just gone. Just gone. Wait, bye-bye. 4 seconds he has gotten this good race for 2nd between Murray and Capron. Let's do some lap time checks here at the line between our top 2. Say, let's see, 15 or 16.589 for the race leader, Justin Thompson aboard car number 98. We'll let that refresh back the line. 16.447. Let's see the lap time for Blake Murray at the line, 16.569. So Justin Thompson a 10th faster. The lead has grown to 4.1 seconds. He is looking to make some quick work here tonight of a 100-lap main event. Jeremy Capron, you can see that 23 car. Jeremy is muscling that thing for all it is worth, trying to find any ounce of speed that car may have left. He has lost Blake Murray in the 33 by about 5 car lengths. He may have his hands full with Zach McSwain, the 25, as Jeremy's low in 3 and 4. Zach going to go up to the top lane where he has just lived all night long. I said somebody's going to get that guy a reservation or something. He really has a thing for that wall over in turn number 1 and 2. Andrew Hawkins down low with 224. They're going to drag race off in a 3rd turn for that 4th spot. Hawkins versus McSwain as that's running up in the 4th and 5th spots. You look all the way back here. Where's our 6th place running car? Well, you look back all the way 9.5 seconds behind the race leader, and you find the big monkey hoping to not slip on a banana peel. 97 of Rocky Batfield back there in 6th. Got Ben Kudamarsh running in 7th. Cody Howard has slipped back to 8th. Justin Sick and James Grace making up our top 10, but slow the field back down. Oh, my goodness. Yellow flag, I believe, number 7 on the night on lap number 90. And this one, oh, here we go. Bill soapbox time. 224 of Andrew Hawkins into the Ute tire on the inside, and we've said it a billion times. We'll say it a billion more. What purpose do the Ute tires have? They sneak up on you. They grab race cars. They ruin races. Put a wall down there. Let them bounce off the wall. The wall will keep you where you're supposed to be and keep you out where you're not supposed to be. Join Phil's quest now on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Team Phil ending the Ute tire once and for all. I know guys like Todd disagree. I know a lot of dirt track racers disagree. I still haven't figured out what the use is for those pesky tires yet, as we get a wave around going out to the field. But this race complexion has just turned upside down. 92 laps of 100 on the board. That big advantage that Justin Thompson enjoyed, which was nearly 5 seconds, is now all erased. Gonna let guys like Blake Murray restart right on his backside. Jeremy Capron running in the 3rd spot. Can he find any more magic in that 23 car? Zach McSwain has had a terrific run. He's in the top 5, running 4th. How about the run for the 5th place running now? Carterman 97 or Rocky Batfield from 14th up into the top 5, and that may be the biggest gainer I see on my screen. So Rocky Batfield may have a wrap coming if he can maintain his great stead. Don't count guys like Ben Kudamash out. He has come from 13th up to 6th. So that looks like our 2 biggest covers right now as we go back to it. iRacing, I-flag, green flag rolls us out at the start of lap number 94. Under 7 laps remaining in the Can-Man 100. That rolls off into turn number 3 and 4. Does Blake Murray have a challenge left here late for the 98 of Justin Thompson? Can Jeremy Capron find one more run of that 23 car as he's up to the high side? Murray, as he has been through the middle part and the later part of this race, has made all his time down low. I am super impressed with the driver of car number 33 of Blake Murray off of turn number 4. Thompson using the outside lane and prevailing him for the time being, as we saw him in that last run. By far and away the fastest car here tonight in Concord, North Carolina. This 4/10 mile dirt track, the Charlotte Motor Speedway, is a field in turn number 3 and 4. Thompson going to lead the field off. Murray in that low side of the 33. I mean, he's down there. If he ain't scraping some grass out there, I don't know. He's pretty dang close. Jeremy Capron running up the high lane. 23 car maintaining 3rd. McSwain in for 4th. Rocky Batfield holding on for the 5th spot for the time being because he's got Kudamash right there in the number 12. James Grace to 269. James having his best performance of the night now, up into that 7th spot. Cody Howard, the 42, fighting back and around, so they continue to race it for positions in the outside, or just outside the top 5. Rocky running in the 5th spot in the 97, running down on laps here. 2 to go. 2 more trips around for the 98. He has ballooned it out to an 8 to 10 car length advantage now. Off into turns number 3 and 4, where Justin Thompson will see the white flag. One more trip around for the driver of car number 98 into turns number 1 and 2 for the final time. Carries it through the corner, down the chute, into 3 and 4. Checkered flag going to go in the air, uncontested, unchallenged. 100 lap sled. Justin Thompson takes down the win of the Can-Man 100. Blake Murray going to roll in for 2nd. Jeremy Capron 3rd. Zach McSwain, Rocky Batfield, your top 5. 6th is going to be Ben Kudamash. James Grace will get 7th. Chris Malone rallies back to finish 8th. Justin Sick 9th. Andrew Hawkins will finish up in the top 10. Brad Dyer rallies back to finish up 11th. Taylor James for 12th. Cody Howard 13th. Josh Hessen 14th. Sean Pauser will finish up in position number 15 with Cody Slauson, Gary Martin, Pete Kiley, and Justin Tibbs. They made up our 19-car field. The Can-Man 100 tonight. Highside, double down. We are going to run to the post-race show presented by BladeNode.com over to Discord. Give us about 30 seconds or so. We'll be right back here. We'll talk about top 3 and hand out all hardware live on your source for esports racing. All right, back here live in your source for esports racing, the Full Velocity Racing Network with a Cam Man 100. Presented by Highside Double Down Racing. Comes to you live here from a dirt track, the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Justin Thompson goes coast to coast, leading all 100 laps. Second place goes to the driver of car number 33, Blake Murray. And our third place finisher, old friend, it's been a little while. We've caught up to car number 23 of Jeremy Capron. Jeremy had a really good car here early. It was good enough to finish up with the top three, but man, did that 98 car, he had a lot of steam under that thing tonight. Your car did it as well. Tell us about how your car faded there in the last laps.
I think I just started pushing a little too hard, and that line I was running kind of went away. Then obviously the bottom came in. I didn't see that, and next thing I know, Blake's there, and hell, I didn't have nothing for Justin tonight, but it was a good race overall.
It was a really good race up front. And you didn't have a whole lot of drama around your car. You were chasing Justin all night. And then all of a sudden you look from the inside lane. The 33 comes from absolutely nowhere out of the bottom. I mean, did you expect the bottom lane to be as fast as it was that late and for somebody to find something like Blake did down there? Because it completely caught me off guard. That car was digging. I couldn't believe the low side had that speed with 80-plus laps there in this racing surface.
Yeah, no, I was so busy trying to see what the hell, how I could figure out how I could catch Justin, and then I should have started mirror driving, I guess, and seen him back there working the low line, but it is what it is, and it was a good fun race anyway.
I don't know. I think you may have to visit NASA to get something to catch up at 98, man. He was hooked up. But, Jeremy, buddy, you are a class act all the way around, getting a terrific third-place run here tonight in Charlotte. I'm going to give you the mic one more time on Full Velocity Live via Facebook Live, YouTube, and Twitch TV, buddy. Take the floor away and thank all the great people you have behind you. You have a great team that supports.
Yeah, I got to thank Capron Screen Printing, iRacing, iFlag, BladeNode.com, Hanover Wrecking, then these guys for putting this on and raising the money, and you guys for broadcasting, and just everyone that helped make this happen here.
This was a lot of fun tonight, and I'm really glad we did this, folks. Car number 23, Jeremy Capron, gets third down here tonight. We'll walk a bit further down here and see if we can't catch up to Blake Murray. That guy was a rocket, but I believe we've got James with us here, and I believe our hard charger tonight, Grace, a car wrap is going to go to our old buddy, the Big Monkey, going from 14th to 5th. I believe he gets a hard charger award.
Yeah, definitely. Rocky did have hard charger award tonight. He went from 14th to 5th place there, and put on one hell of a driving, man. That's how you do it right there.
Good job, Rocky. We're going to expect to see you out there. Tonight's new sick wrap here pretty soon. What model are we going to see this wrap on? Are we going to see a new car on the Super Lates? What are we going to see out there, bro?
We'll probably go with the Super Lates on this one. Yeah, that was a fun race, man. I really appreciate these guys putting this on. That was beat the hell out of you for about 100 laps, but it was a good.
It was a lot of fun tonight, man, and great to see one of our buddies pick up that hard charger award. Thanks for being a part of this great event. Raising money for Cam's family as we are all rooting for him. We'll let Rocky and the gang go down here. As him and James, I think, will debrief and talk about this awesome event we had here. As I'm going to walk to see the smoke trail that is finally cleared away for this 33 car on Blake Murray. Blake, I got to say, if there's a guy who impressed me putting a car down to the low side, making that thing eat the way you did these last 25, 30 laps, I'm not sure where you found that speed. I'm not going to tell you to give away your secrets, but golly, what a damn good run that car had.
Yeah, I really didn't expect me to be that fast down there. I just kept working it. I went in about halfway, got me a new car. I didn't think I could get myself back up there, and I come into the bottom, and it come in.
Well, it really came in for sure. But, early on, middle part of the race, I mean, you look back there and you got guys like McSwain and Hawkins is in there and, Justin Sick, a bunch of other guys back there really racing hard. You had to come through a lot of really good fast race cars, through a lot of traffic. And for the most part, you guys did it pretty dang clean. How much of a challenge does it do here to keep not only that win anything for 100 laps, but to race as hard as you guys did, as clean as you guys did it?
Oh, it was fun coming from the back. I just committed to the bottom and found some grip and pulled past them guys.
Well, Blake, a terrific job indeed, brother. It was a lot of fun to watch you make the work happen. You did a second-place run here tonight, live on Full Velocity via Facebook Live, YouTube, and Twitch TV. I'm going to give you the microphone one more time. I'd like to thank you got you out here tonight. Terrific job by you.
Yeah, thanks, man. I just want to thank y'all for the broadcast and everybody over at Beast Motorsports.
All right, trackside here, second place finisher of the board, car number 33 of Blake Murray. Terrific job by him. I'm going to see if I can't run down here to BladeNo.com Victory Lane, where we find the driver of car number 98, Justin Thompson, jumps out of the race car. And, man, it don't even look like you broke a sweat. How good was this piece tonight, man? 100 laps led here, green to checker. That is a great night at the office, and you almost made this thing look easy, man. Tell us about this rocket.
Man, I took some notes from when I was a member of D1RT, and I took a setup that me and Dylan Fox had worked on, and I brought it back legal for tonight, and man, that thing, it was a rocket ship. It didn't let me down.
And you kept that thing up high all night long, the most consistent line around this place. Just the way that thing looked. It was no doubt fast. It handled like a dream. When you have a race car like that underneath you, bud, how fun is it to drive a piece like that? Because for a guy like myself who has never had a car at a dirt track that maybe with the motor around the way you did, to have the hungry field of drivers, some really good ones behind you, had to be a lot of fun to have a piece.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot of fun. And you're right. I didn't really even break a sweat driving it. I mean, the car for the most part, it take set going into the corner, and it just stayed like that, and allowed me to drive it up out of the corner however I wanted to. So, just had to play with the throttle a little bit to get it to go a little faster, a little slower, whichever one I needed it to do.
Well, you did a heck of a job out here tonight. And James, I'm going to bring you back into the conversation. We have some prizes to dole out to these guys in the top three. And I believe it's winner's choice here between a new wrap or a personal highlight video done by yours truly, bud. So I'm going to let you present that to Justin, his options, and see which one he wants to walk away with.
Yeah, we definitely do. We do have two great sponsors out here. We got Silver Fox Wraps, who has a custom wrap that they're offering you, Justin, or Grace Productions is offering you a free driver highlight video from tonight's race. Your choice on which one you get, man.
I'll take the highlight video. Let somebody else have the skin.
All right, sounds good. I will definitely get with you later on and get that to you. And that means Blake Murray, since you got runner-up, you will be receiving that wrap from Silver Fox.
Thanks, buddy.
Awesome, James. So much. Thank you again, brother. And all your great sponsors you guys brought over here tonight. This was a lot of fun. I love seeing great prizes gone away in a race like this. And all proceeds, as we said, all we can raise here tonight, all going to Justin Sick's nephew, Cam. We're hoping he is doing well. And what a terrific job on an event like this, brother. Job well done. I know there's a lot of stress, but this one really went off well, man. Congratulations on a job well.
Yeah, thank you again, Phil, for you guys putting this on, host for the broadcast for it. Once again, Justin, Blake, Jerry, Rocky, all you guys, thanks for coming out and racing. Great job. Once again, I'd like to thank all our sponsors. We got Silver Fox, we got Apex subsidiaries, Highside Racewear, Wall Tap Designs, full velocity performance. Just a great turnout, great support for this family, and we want to thank all the fans that tuned in to watch.
Absolutely. Well, very happy to be here as I turn back to our race winner, Justin Thompson. Before you do the hat dance here at Victory Lane, all the pictures, Justin, I'm going to give you the mic one more time here live tonight. The Full Velocity Racing Network live on Facebook Live, YouTube, and Twitch TV. I know you have a terrific team behind you, a lot of people and sponsors to thank there, bud. Take the floor away, and congratulations, man. A terrific job here tonight by you. 100 laps, green to checker to lead all laps. I'm so impressed, bro.
I appreciate it, buddy. First and foremost, I'm going to say this one's for you, Cam. Keep fighting, buddy. You're an inspiration. My team, $1 Million Motorsports, I'd like to thank them. iCore Leagues, appreciate the sponsorship. Ohio Freshwater Adventures as well. Ultimate Dirt TV, World of Thunder Racing League, Supermoon Graphics, and Dirt Track State of Mind.
Love it. That is a great bunch of sponsors right there, folks. Aboard the driver of car number 98, Justin Thompson takes down the race win tonight here live at the dirt track of the Charlotte Motor Speedway. That is going to do it for us tonight here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Going to thank all the gang over here at the Highside Racing League, James and all the gang. A lot of fun tonight. Thank all their great sponsors, KSN Sign and Graphics, well tapped by MH Designs. Also going to thank Highside Racewear, and who the heck am I forgetting? They're no forgetting a big Apex. Can't forget Apex. ApexSubsidiaries.org, a great sponsor of James and all their series they do. On behalf of all us here at the network, all our great sponsors, going to thank great folks like Hanover Record Service, iRacing, iFlag, Voiles Trucking, BladeNode.com, South Texas Speedway, Montstar Productions, TDR Racing League, Hard Motorsports, Trash Panda Graphics, Evil One Graphics, and Full Throttle with the Gent over on YouTube. For Jack Truant, Todd Stanton, Ron Piles, Martin Karchin, the entire cast of characters here. There are many that make up the Full Velocity Racing Network. Phil LeCasse going to sign off. Enjoy your rest of your Saturday night, everybody. We'll be back here live tomorrow night, a doubleheader on a Sunday over at DWR with the UMP Modifieds and the Street Stock. So until then, we will see you next time back here live on your source for esports racing.